Hello, welcome to Just Vintage Crochet and welcome to another mystery pattern, antique mystery pattern, as every pattern in this pile is over 100 years old. These patterns were picked for me. I did not pick them myself. My son picks them out. He blacks out. These older patterns don't require a lot of blacking out, but he will typically black out any level of context that could give away what the pattern is. We have no titles, we have no pictures, although I think a couple of these patterns might have pictures, but he removes all of those until I'm done, and then we have a reveal at the end to see what it is. It is a genuine mystery. The majority of these patterns are from the 1840s, but some are from the 1880s. Let's pick a pattern. Oops. One popped out. Let's see, what are you? Open. Number 5. It's 4, 7. There's 5 right there. This one is, oh, it's just one sheet. Okay, 11 rounds. This does come from the same book we have regularly been working out of virtually all month. So this is an 1846 book, and it says here to make a chain of 9 stitches. So let's see here. First round. I think this time, because I've been working with thread, it's only 11 rounds. So I think this time I'll work with a little bit of a thicker material. That way it's just a little bit easier to see. So I'll be right back. Okay, so we're going to start with the proper slip knot. Start with 9 chains, and it says to work 2 plain in every stitch. Now, also with these patterns, you have to throw everything you know about modern crochet stitch terms completely out the window. These are nearly 200-year-old patterns, the stitch term, and they're from the UK. So if you're here in the US, which the majority of my viewers are, these stitch terms are not going to be what you think they are. A treble is going to be a US double. A plain is a single crochet, and it doesn't look like we have any slip stitches, but a slip stitch is called a shepherd stitch. Here you can see those crochet stitch terms for yourself. Okay, let's just jump right in. 9 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and join. All right. 2 plain in every stitch. So that's going to be 18. So if it's okay with you, only because I really don't like working in the chains. Whenever it comes to the first round, it's very messy looking. I'm going to work 18 single crochet around the chain just because I feel like it looks a little bit nicer. And I will chain 1 first. But if you choose to follow along, I remind you though, these are not tutorials, but if you choose to follow along and you want to work in the chains, go for it. I personally find them a little bit, I find it a little bit messy looking. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so let's move on now to round 2, and it says here 3 chain, 2 double crochet. It says treble, but it is double. I think I'm gonna start with 2 double, and I don't think that's meant to be worked into the same stitch. I think that's meant to be worked in a row. So I'll start with chain 3 and then into the next stitch over. Okay, double crochet and then chain 3. Now it doesn't say to skip anything, so into the next stitch over and the next stitch over, and then chain 3 and repeat. Okay, there we go. Moving on to round 3, and we have 4 chains, 2 double crochet in 1, and then miss 4. So I think I'm going to start with the 2 double in 1, and then work 4 chains and miss 4, and then work 2 double in 1 again. So start off with 1 double crochet and then another one into the same stitch, chain 4, miss 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then work the 2 double crochet in 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, repeat this all around. So I will be right back. There we go. Okay, that's the end of round 3. So let's look at round 4 now. 2 double crochet in 1, 2 chain, miss 2, and then 2 double crochet in 1. So I guess I start it that way then. Maybe. I'll find out. 2 double crochet in 1, and then chain 2, miss 2, 1, 2, 2 double crochet in 1. Chain 2, miss 2, chain, chain, and then into the first stitch. Yeah, that seems like it might be working out, although I don't know what this is meant to look like, but symmetrically it's working out. Chain 2, miss 2, 1, 2, that puts me in the middle stitch-ish. No, it puts me in the second chain over. Looks like the middle though. 1, 2, chain 2, miss 2, so now there's 2 chains here. 1, 2, skip those and into the first, double crochet, work 2. Okay, I'll be right back. There we go. Okay, that's the end of round 4. Let's check out round 5, and it starts with 2 chains, miss 2, 2 treble. So I'm just going to work that as 2 treble, 2 chain, miss 2. Wait, didn't we just do that one? No? Okay. So 2 double crochet, 2 chain, miss 2, 2 double crochet. And I think that's going to be double crochet in a row. I did go back and start my work over again, and I replaced my chains with stacked singles because the chains were an eyesore. So I just had to get rid of them. All right, so I'm going to start with a stacked single again. And that one there, I split the chain. I split the stitch. There we go. So 2 double, 2 chain, miss 2, 2 double. Okay, really easy round. Just going to work 2 double crochet over each double crochet separated by a chain 2. Okay, let's move on to the next round now, round 6. It says here 2 double in 1, chain 3, miss 3. So I think I can follow this pattern probably from the jump instead of moving instructions around. Pretty basic pattern, actually. So 2, I'm not really, I mean, I think it's likely a doily, but I'm not really seeing where they're going with the design here. It's very, I don't know. So 3 chain, miss 3, so 1, 2, 3. So we're doing this one here where we're just putting 2 into the first double separated by a chain 3. It is trying to curl up on me a little bit, but that could just be my tension. My tension is a little too tight probably. There we go. I did have to take my hair dryer to it a little bit because my tension was a little bit firm. I like the firm tension right now because it's helping it to look a little more like a doily and not loose stitches. I just laid it flat. I didn't pin it. I took the blow dryer to it to heat up the acrylic, and then I just kind of rubbed it flat a little bit and let it cool down, and now it's fine. The curl is gone. So there you go. With acrylic, you can always do that at any time. It doesn't have to be wet set. You can just take the blow dryer to it to calm down the curl. Okay, so now, let's see here, 7. Yeah, we just did that one, right? Yes, okay. So now for round 7, 1 double, 1 chain, miss 1. And see there how the acrylic is super relaxed now. So 1 double crochet, 1 chain, miss 1, so into the first chain stitch, work a double crochet, chain 1, miss 1 into the next chain stitch, and then just keep repeating, miss 1, work 1, chain, miss 1, work 1, chain, and okay, so now that's round 7. Round 8, much of the same, 2 treble or 2 double crochet in 1, 2 chain, miss 3. Very basic pattern, almost too easy. I don't know how we feel about that, too easy. So 2 and 1, chain 3, no, chain 2, forgive me, miss 3. So chain 2, 1, 2, 3, and then into the top of the next. All right, so that's the repeat. 2 into 1, chain 2, 1, 2, 3, and there we go. So every other double crochet, work 2 stitches in. All right, I'll be right back. All right, now we're ready for round 9, and that's going to be 3 double crochet in 1, 1 chain, miss 3. Then round 10, 3 double in 1, 2 chain, miss 3. And round 11, 3 in 1, 3 chain, miss 4, the double stitches in the chain of the last round. So I'm going to go ahead and work the rest of this off camera since it's basically the same, with the exception of being how many chains separate the trebles. But I'll hold this up so that you can follow along, take your screenshots. Okay, so starting off with 3 trebles, so I'll start with you. 3 in 1. And then 1 chain, miss 3. 1, 2, 3, and then we work 3 in 1 again. Chain 1 and jump over to the next. Okay, I'll be right back whenever I have, pretty much I'll have it done. I'll be right back. And there we go. So it's, because I used a much thicker thread, it's a very large doily. But if you were to use the thread size that's probably required, well, I don't know. Yeah, it didn't give us a thread. Okay, so if you were to use a thread, it would probably be about this big here. Okay, let's look at the title. Okay, so there it is. I did look this up, and it is pronounced Sume. This doesn't have the accent over the E, but I think it's meant to. And I'm going to show you on screen. Let's see here. And it's pronounced Sume, and it basically means covered with many small identical figures. And I think that's what we're looking at here. Many small identical figures, but it's very cool looking. I like it. It's very cool looking. Okay, guys, let me know what you think. I think these would make great if you use this Aran weight or number 4 worsted weight. Great table placemats. If you use like cotton, great table placemats. Okay, well, I love you lots, and I will see you in the next mystery. Bye.